What am I doing? What am I doing not living in Florida? Can somebody out there watching this tell me? Good morning. It's Coach Burt. I'm in Watercolor, Florida. Whew, how could you not love this, folks? Sun's shining. It's a beautiful February day. We've got 14 couples here for our couples retreat. And just getting a morning walk. I had Eli duty this morning, Sean Puckett. So I'm not hitting it as early as I typically am. But I think about a subject, Abby Bills, every morning when I wake up. And I think about, man, I'm on this kick because I'm doing the Michael Burt School of Speaking. I'm doing Purpose to Profit next week. And I think about these certain we live by. And one of the principles I live by is the being in the business of movement. Angela Hodges. Nothing happens, Charlie, action. Nothing happens until somebody moves. Nothing happens, Jeff Wright, until somebody picks up a phone, sends a video, sends a text message. Right? Nothing happens. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted on by an outside force. So the goal every day is to create movement. Is to create movement. Is to create energy. Money follows opportunity. Money follows energy. Money follows circulation. Money never follows stagnation. So the goal with what I'm doing is putting these events on the books for the future, coming up with ideas and concepts, putting those events in the future, and then pushing people to something in the future. And that gives you momentum. It gives you energy. Gives you movement. Gives you circulation. And listen, yesterday I did the concept on remarkable boldness, Daniel Hodges. You got to be bold enough just to ask people to take action. See, a lot of people make phone calls or sales calls or whatever, but they're not bold enough to say, hey, man, are you ready to get started with me? What would prohibit you from doing it right now? How do we get going? Right? Just a text message. I was just sending text messages out to people this morning just to get them in movement, just to get them in circulation. So money's just an exchange of energy at the end of the day. People have the most energy, make the most money. If you're not making the amount of money you want to make, then it's a good indicator that you don't have enough energy. And you're not pushing enough energy out into the marketplace, or you're not creating enough value for people. So we're down in Watercolor. We're doing a couples retreat for chiropractors. Isn't that interesting? So if you got a group of people you want to do a couples retreat for, we're insurance, we're doing one in real estate, chiropractors, you know, we're open to that. We come down to Florida, which it's hard to say no to that. We spend 3 days just focusing on bigger futures, alignment, you know, more than anything, just getting away from the busyness of life to be able to focus on something. So how much movement do you have? How much outbound energy do you have? How many people are you talking to? How many videos are you doing? How many touches, Tracy, do you have? How many follow-ups do you have? And just remember, everything I do operates on some type of principle. This principle is an object at rest. It's Newton's law. There's two things. An object at rest will stay at rest unless acted on by an outside force. Somebody's got to bang on somebody, email somebody, touch somebody, follow up with somebody. And an object in motion is going to stay in motion unless acted on by an outside force, which means busy people or people of interest are moving. So to get their attention, you got to get in a flow with them. Big mistake salespeople make is they don't get in a flow with people and stay there and keep tagging them and keep touching them and keep loving on them and keep adding value to them. And because of that, Kelly, they never bring a deal to what I call its natural conclusion. They never see something through to the maturation of the deal. They don't bring it to a close. So there's a lot of indecisiveness because people are in indecision. They don't want to make a decision. So a decision I want you to make is, if you haven't got in on the Purpose to Profit, I think we got about 500 people going to be on there with me next week. It's easy way to get 2 days of coaching. I'm going to be teaching you a framework on how to turn your purpose into profit, how to take the profit and then get you a big house down here in Florida. Enjoy yourself. Do your own retreats. Then I'm coming back the next week. We've already got like probably 25 to 27 people at that Michael Burt School of Speaking. Speaking creates energy. Speaking creates movement. Speaking creates leads. Speaking creates you having to get up and go somewhere. Thomas C. Davidson. It creates you moving. So I want to get you guys moving and circulating, no matter where you are in the world. Just get up and bang on somebody, man. Follow up with somebody. Reach out and tag somebody. Say hey to somebody. Touch somebody. What's up, Belinda? Good morning. Just get in that rhythm and get the movement going. Get the movement going, Roosh Patel. And I promise you good things are going to happen to you, man. So you guys have a great day. I got 14 couples here. We're about to start coaching just a little bit. It's gonna be incredible. And if you don't like your situation, don't feel your way into acting, act your way into feeling. And when we do that, Sean, good things are gonna happen, man. Get up and get going. Bang, bang. Daniel Hodges, you guys have a great day.
Hey, welcome to Ask a Pro. Grant Cardone here with my friend, Coach Michael Burt, Monster Producer Academy. He's the founder of, CEO. He's a personal friend of mine. Monster Producer Academy also sits at Cardone U now, if you don't know that. And I went out and sought Michael Burt because I'm like, this dude is a professional coach, not an amateur coach, not a dilettante, not a mamby-pamby. Dude, This guy gets you accelerated growth. Yes. Okay, he gets you spikes and spurts and spurges. He'll show you how to scale your business, but before you scale your business, he'll show you how to grow your business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Confidence and comebacks.
You know, I'm being totally honest. In all the projects that I'm involved with and the humanitarian work and everything, I am so excited about what we're doing together. It can just change people's lives. Number one, fantastic, Coach Burt. That's why you're the best at what you do.
That's right.
It's like when I saw you at 10X with Grant Cardone's conference. He had so many amazing speakers there. And Coach Burt and I were walking from one place to another. When I saw him, I'm telling you this is the God's honest truth. I thought, he has something. I don't know what it is, but he has something. And that was that confidence that you teach about, that maybe they don't see it now, but it is going to unfold.
Yep.
It was not that long ago, literally hearing you on stage at 10X. And you know what? You were hands down the most authentic, real speaker that entire weekend. And luckily I was able to get a hold of Eric out there at the table, and you and I were able to have coffee the next day. And my world has changed drastically since that meeting in that hotel room here in Arizona.
Hi, my name's Sam Taggart, founder of DDD Experts and DDDCon. And we've hired Coach Burt on multiple occasions to speak, to come mastermind with us, to coach us, and he is one of the greatest out there. He literally has all the mechanics, he's got the experience, you can tell he lives it, not just talks about it. And I've worked with people like Ed Milet, Jordan Belfort, Tim Grover, and many other great speakers out there. And Michael Burt lines up perfectly with the rest of them. Definitely recommend hiring Coach Burt as a coach, as a speaker, and to help you and your organization scale.
Listen, today's bottom line is on something near and dear to my heart. It's called self-improvement, making yourself better. I like to read, I like to listen to MP3s, I like to watch movies, I like to take interactive training courses, go figure. I like to try to improve myself so I can get better, get more polished, get more professional. Now watch, it works too, because check this out. Now, this is after all my practice, I'm able to sound like this.
Trained people always outperform untrained people. Coach people always outperform uncoached people. You can't see the picture when you're inside the frame. That's why everybody needs a good coach in life. There's only 3 modes of operation you're operating in today. You're either dynamic and growing, you're static and plateaued, or you're entropic, you're dying. And the minute you stop growing, you start dying. So if you're gonna flounder around for the rest of your life and not get any better because you don't have a coach in your life, you're gonna continue getting the same results over and over and over. You need a person in your life who will have hard conversations with you, make you do things you don't want to do, help you become something you didn't think you could become. You need somebody coaching you. If you're not interested in your own potential, why should other people be interested in your potential? This idea of embryonic growth, that you'll be better today than you were yesterday. You'll be better tomorrow than you are today. That you never stop getting better. But if you're going to lay around, do nothing, you're going to wake up years from now and you're going to have regret. The way you minimize that regret is you take action. You feel guilty because you're not doing what you should be doing. You're not becoming what you're capable of becoming. You're not going out there and crushing your potential. You're just laying around and goofing off, wasting it.
And that's the bottom line.
I'm Dr. Kevin Elko. We're here at Coach Bert's unbelievable retreat. He just said something. I was sitting in the crowd taking notes. I thought it was one of the best things I've ever heard about people and how they don't look like they quit, but they quit. Give it to them, Coach.
Yeah, a person has 4 parts to their nature. They got a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit. And what happens is many times people quit with their mind, their heart, and their spirit. So they quit, but they forgot to tell anybody. They still dress up and paint up and pretty up and show up at work, but they're not there with their most important parts of their nature, which is their mind, their thoughts, their heart, their passion, and their spirit, their confidence. And that's what happens to a lot of people.
Be somebody who's committed to everything you do and finish. Finish everything that you do. And please look my friend up, because he's one of the best coaches I've ever seen in my life, to make you become not an interested person or a kind of person, committed. Please look this fella up, and you'll go a long way.